Hey guys, welcome back. Illusion here with you again, like always. Back for another episode of Project Ozone 2 Reloaded. Episode 2, I did episode 1 just a few weeks ago. I haven't really had much time to get it on here and actually do a true recording. Just basically been milling around, just doing little small projects while I had time. 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there. But I'm going to be home from work for pretty much most of the summer, and I actually have some time to play. So let me catch you up on what I've been working on since then. So I had that little platform over there. We'll go over there in a second. And over there I had the mob farm and now another portal. Do have this cool armor that allows you to... Where's this one? Allows sneaking on air when equipped. So it allows me just to kind of jump through the air. And this one actually will heal for half a hearts. Both of those will. So you can actually kind of... I don't want to say fly, but just kind of walk in the air. Did throw up a new building yesterday. Did that off screen, but I built it yesterday. So let me just show you kind of recap. Had these over here, had some heat generators. Moved the heat generators downstairs to provide power. Did a fully automatic system to taking gravel, taking cobble, so breaking it down to gravel, sand, and dust, and then sieving all three of those into their respected pieces and parts, put it through auto packager, and then sending over here to a drawer system to organize it. Got a little bit more room over here because hopefully we're going to build something new to go with it. Also went and got some crushed netherrack. Been processing through because I wanted cobalt. It looks like we finally got some cobalt here. Got some cobalt there. So we'll play with that in a minute. And then everything else, I just take a stack out of here, manually put it in here to get processed into the ingots and blocks. So that's kind of that system. I had these ISOs up for decoration. I had one actually right here, and I had my old crafting table right here. So I misclicked and clicked on that thing, and let's just say I rage quit after that because it was the one that gave me creepers, and just totally filled this platform with creepers and just blew up my platform and had to be rebuilt. So like I said, down here I've just got this heat generators with a heat source in the middle providing power, and then I got a lava generator there to provide a little bit of excess power when we need it, and then everything else going there for excess lava. And then I just got a little obsidian, popper there. So that's that. I did get these viaducts and a loot bag or crust rewarder, I don't remember. And so I got kind of hooked those up to access over there, but I ran out, so I can only get to that there. They're pretty cool. I do have some cows. My first cow was a witchwater cow, and I accidentally hit it, and it got mad at me and tried to kill me. So I had to kill it, but I got some more cows over the period, and I stuck them in here yesterday because I wanted to contain them and then free up that for more spawning. But one of the good ones I did get was LPG, so that's kind of my starter power. Then I also got liquid oxygen, blue slime, and electrum. I did have a aluminum one, but I killed it because I don't need aluminum. So this is going to be kind of my main workshop. I built it out of cobble, and because I just wanted I just need to kind of feel out the structure. And then I did add in Endertech. I didn't know if it was space or not. I did add in Endertech yesterday because I wanted these exchangers so I can exchange this all over to the materials that I want to use, because obviously I don't want to stay at cobble because it's ugly. But I just dropped those in there because I just needed it, and we don't have Thaumcraft. We really don't have any other exchange blocks. And I like using these right here because I feel it's kind of fair. It's pretty significant energy penalty as well as having a material penalty. It's not something you can make this on day one because you need the Enderium and then everything to support the Enderium, and then of course the fluid all the fluid transposers and blah 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 to fill it up. So I feel it's pretty balanced as far as where you need to be tech wise and to getting it. So I added that. Now there's also another mod I added in here and I cannot figure it out. I saw it on another mod pack when my friends was playing and wanted to check it out. But it's called Botanic Energistics. Obviously the textures are broken as hell, or not done I should say, but we have a runic assembler, a cable daisy, an elven portal, and a flux root. Those are the only 4 blocks that are in this mod, but from what I'm understanding is you just hook it up to your ME system, and then everything, like for instance in this runic assembler, everything that a runic altar right here can craft is now being able to access from the ME network. You just click on it. As long as you have the resources in your network, you can click on it. But the thing that I cannot figure out is it says it uses mana, and I cannot figure out how to get mana from that into this block. Otherwise, it seems super cool, but I just can't figure out how to get the mana. I can't get to craft anything. And I have a test world that I spent more time than I should have trying to figure out how to do this. So if anybody knows how to play with these or how to use these, please let me know. I am always looking for these cool little sub-mods of AE to add some more expanded capability. So that's that. I left the roof open because, of course, we are in the garden, was it Garden of Gods or whatever? And it's such a cool biome. I want to be able to look up and see it. So we're going to end up with a glass roof. Maybe, I'm thinking towards mana glass, actually. Maybe a little design in the roof. But this is just kind of my base layout, basic layout. Now, everything's going here. This is just my workshop. And, yeah. So, got a little, little area to put some machinery and things. And I left a little platform up there. I think that's going to be a big reactor. Coke oven went up the last week or so. This blast furnace went up yesterday because I needed steel, and I need to take that out. That's the problem. So that's working. And you are probably stopped because you are out of space for that. So what about any copper over here? Well, I do. So I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I actually think it's going to be fairly long. I'm just going to do stuff today until I feel like not doing stuff. Which, however long that's going to be. So now we got another tank. And this should kick back on. There it goes. So it's got room for the creosote oil. So that's that. That's that. And I'll go ahead and take this out now. And block it, or ingot it up so we can actually use it. So there, that's it. That's the catch up from what I have been working on. And then of course you can see my little ender lily farm, because definitely need some ender pearls for projects. Have done nothing with my farm, but there's a reason for that. Ouch. That's why I used the Viatem. So the first thing I want to get done is I want to get a sag mill. And sag mill and what do I need? Sterling, so I want a sag mill and a alloy smelter. That's the first thing, 2 things I want. So this is what I need the steel for, and I probably need to go grab some more iron. Iron and cobble. So I'm gonna gather up materials. Probably not doing a lot of cuts today, just, this is almost stream-like, just gonna kind of go with it. Blocks up there. Take copper. Maybe take some tin. Gold. Oh, electrum. Don't think we need. Let's take a stack of flint. Take some more coal and a stack of redstone. How much redstone we got? 378. Not bad at all. You know, once you get to that point where you have that whole thing automated, it just makes you feel so much better, because you know no matter what you got going on, you got resources coming in and getting worked on. So let's do that. Alright, steel, redstone, iron. Alright, let's get going with this. So we're gonna need 2 of these. I want to build this too. 2 of those. I think I actually had some bars, but that'll be alright. 2 pistons. I do not think I have much wood over here. I do. Down, like that. Obsidian. As you can see, my pickaxe is there. I've been doing some nether grinding to try to upgrade that, and you can see I'm all modded to reinforced 4, with just kind of leveling it up. And I put 1 piece of lapis on it, and everything else that I have gotten from just doing upgrades. Alright, so cauldron. Cool. So alloy smelter and sag mill now. So I'm just going to put these for the time being here, so where they can pull power off of this. For power, just using a high temperature furnace and with 1 bucket of LPG puts out 400 RF a tick for 5 minutes. So it filled up one of these capacitor banks in like 20 seconds. And then that one in another 20 seconds. And then I made 2 more, and I kept going and going and going. And then it still wasted half a bucket of fuel. So that was that. Okay, we'll put all this in here. Alright, some things I want to do. I want to get some ender pearls. Let's do 2. So I want to get some item conduits. And we're going to do alloys only, so it doesn't do that. So that'll make some pulsating iron, so that way we can get the item conduits from Ender.io, because I've got an adjustment I want to do over there to that system. So that's that. Break these down. And where's that? We have way too much flint, so might as well make something useful out of it. So that's that. Okay. What else did I want to do right away? I need to go get some gravel, sand, and clay, because I need to make more composite stuff. So, boop, and boop. That's how we get that. Okay, nothing in there. I'm going to go ahead and turn you off. And put these in here to be locked up. Okay, cobalt. So now I got 2 cobalts there. So I'm going to send these to get melted down. I already sent some ardite through yesterday-ish. Because I want to upgrade this. Because I'm tired of working with iron. Alright, what else do I need to do over here? Glowstone, 512. Well. Starting to spill over into a new drawer of the glowstone. Alright, so that's that. So we'll come run back. That'll melt down. That there when we get back. So I'm going to go make the composite binder. And then we'll come back and work over here for a while. Cool. Nice. Put this back here. What else needs to be sent through there? That's coal, copper, tin. And just do whatever. Add some clay in here. There it is. We need some composite binder. Cool. That'll work. Switch that off to furnace only. Smelt that down. Break these up. Cool. What was that? It just broke. Anybody else hear that break sound? Okay. If you're full, you're full. Alright, so that's that. Cool. So that'll be a good start to fixing what I need to fix over there. Now, when I say I'm going to fix it, what I'm talking about is I have excess sand coming. You guys saw that going to the cache. So what I want to do is make a system to turn that excess sand into soul sand with witch water and then process that through. So that's kind of where I wanted that system to go. And it's a whole lot easier to do it with item conduits versus doing it with extra utilities pipes. So I'm actually going to composite and stack crushed another rack. I'll stick that through the sieve, and I'll see you back in a second once I get it all fixed up, because it's going to take like 5 or 10 minutes to fix up, and you guys don't need to see all that. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. So I rewired this just a little bit, not as much as I want to. I don't have a lot of paper to make filters, which I need some filters to go through here because I don't want like lapis being blocked up. So I need a little bit more paper. Sugarcane's growing, so I'll come back and fix this just a little bit more, maybe a little bit later. So what I changed is so I have sand being extracted and then being inserted on the green channel to this cache right here. And then you see I have brown, the dust, the excess dust from the processing will kind of go here into this cache. So that way none of the materials is getting voided, not yet at least, and it will eventually. But you know, everything's got kind of a place to go while as that gets processed down. So pretty cool. So that's that, and then I have this going to here. So I got looks like 900, almost 1,000 sand right here, and this is going to go into these barrels. I made another infinite water which the recipe's not horrible. The hardest thing is make sure you got some carbide, which is made from coal around some tungsten, and we're getting tons of tungsten from the thing. So that's that. So that'll go here to provide those four with water, and I'm going to take some ancient spores. And then this, you can see the little progress bar is turning, you know, progressing 40–50% now, and it'll turn into, I believe it's witch water, right? We'll find out here in a second. I'm almost positive it's witch water. Yeah, it's witch water. So the witch water will, so the sand will be in there. Once sand touches witch water, it'll turn into soul sand. And then I have item conduits all on the bottom to extract out the soul sand. I ran that last stack of broken netherrack in there. These are also a whole lot faster, so I can break you now. You go. This all can go actually. So we can put this here. So that's going to insert into there. Nope, it's not inserting. That's fine. I have more ancient spores. This will be inserting. I'll still got another 28 right there, so that's that. So they'll insert into there, and this will extract out into the thing for storage. So let's kick it on. Make sure it works. And there we go. 4 soul sand being processed. And down. You can go off. So let's actually activate a signal. Let's actually see what we're getting out of here. I'm curious. Well, we do need nether quartz. The other thing I like about it is looks like it's making more than it's processing through, which is good because we're going to need some soul sand getting into Ender IO. So I'm wondering maybe if I should make just an extra cache so the thing automatically always is going to be running. Or, I don't know. That's something maybe I can kind of play with as we go. And now we should have nether quartz coming in. Cool. Fortune upgrades. I guess I'll put fortune upgrades back up on this one. Make sure we have our diamonds and our emeralds coming out pretty good. So that system is fixed until I can get some more sugarcane and make some more filters, and then I can fix these kind of cross pipes going through here and make them look pretty. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Nice. That's good because I wanted nether quartz to help make some what am I making? Oh, I'm going to probably use it for the walls of my workshop, so that would be nice to have. I have these laying down, so I might as well put them around. Now you look a little dark over here. That's what I thought. I've learned my lesson with creepers on this platform. Okay. Alright, so I'll take that all back to the shop. So now we have 4 cobalt in there. Alright, then we have our plate. I want to switch these. And then get some iron out. You know, wait a minute. I should stop here a second. I should finish leveling this with iron before I upgrade to cobalt. Right? Because cobalt's going to be iron's a whole lot cheaper to level up and repair than cobalt. So I just need to stop right there. I thought about that, but then I was like so happy to get cobalt finally that you know, I was just like gotta make it. So I guess what I'll do is I will just ingot it up for now, and when we're ready to make that, when I finish leveling this, because I want this to unbreakable. And you see I got a couple more levels to go. My main issue with leveling was food. I kept running out of food. It takes away a lot of your hunger, a lot of your food saturation very quickly. So that's project complete for now. Already got 30 nether quartz coming through. So that's nice. Alright, let me stop here. I'm going to figure out what I want to do next. And I had a whole list of things I wanted to get done today. So let me see what I want to work on next, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. So what I did was I was looking at my pick and saw that I had a few modifiers remaining. So I threw some obsidian plates on there and got it from reinforced 4 to reinforced 9. But if you look on the effective durability, it says infinite. So I was like, well, let's just come to the nether. Just finish on off. So I'm at 96.55%. So that means the next vein mine I should actually level up. Yep, +1 repair and +1 modifier. So, even though I didn't get the reinforced 10 ding, I think I'm fine with this. So it's actually going to start repairing. You see it's gone from 892 to 895 already. So maybe I won't worry about, or maybe I'll just put that extra plate on there just to satisfy my very mild Minecraft OCD. Yeah, there's the owl. So you can see these little blue little tots. My boots have senses nearby ores when equipped, so it'll give you kind of like a little help when you're looking for ores. But unfortunately, well, I could mine that, but I don't need to. So, and then I just dug up here to roof level because plus lava. But if you remember the capacitor thing, I'll show you a little thing that I want to get to eventually. You can make capacitor seeds, which has to be on a basic capacitor bank, which has to be on top of bedrock. So in this pack, I don't really know where else to find bedrock than the nether. So this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to figure that. I know in some of these you can actually get a hole in the bedrock, and where you can kind of go through and go on top of the bedrock. So I guess that's kind of where I need to head. And I have enough of this other stuff. I believe I have an Enderman head. Soul sand we've just automated, so I should be able to maybe get those capacitor seeds on the go before too long. Now, I didn't tell you why we need those capacitor seeds. And it also gives you these organic shells and blah blah blah. So if you click use of these, okay, well maybe that's okay. What am I looking for? Farming. So there's a farming station from Ender.io, and then for Ender.io add-ons there's an agricraft farming station. And you have to have these capacitor lined housing plates and chassis plates. Chassis plates, I believe, are pretty simple. They are. But these capacitor lines, actually, that's where organic shells. So you can only get these from growing capacitor seeds. So I definitely want to get that done before I start agricraft too much. So that's going to be a project sooner than later. Everything's hostile on the nether too, so yeah, that's always fun. So that's why I got a hole in the roof, because I can fly, sorta. Alright. Got that done. I guess going through the nether turns off your F7. Did not know that. Alright, so let's grab some more obsidian. Let's finish fixing this pickaxe like I want it. Now my goal is to have a fortune one and then a silk touch one. So I'm gonna do this whole kind of thing again, but that's okay. You saw how easy it is. Really, you just vein mine in the nether, and then you get dings left and right. Oh, I still had some here. Cool. And there's reinforced 10. Don't need it, but I want it to say reinforced 10. Look how it says effective durability, infinite in blue. It's kind of cyan colors, but if you go over here, it's in bold white now. Unbreakable. Well, it says unbreakable on the top too, but that's what I wanted to do. Alright, so we'll do that, and now we can change out the cobalt head, and that'll, all our modifiers are carried over. Should have taken this with me. Pair this up all the way. Can I? No, you have to do it in a station. Which I don't have over here. So what else do I want to fix while I'm here? What are we doing on? Oh, look, we're getting some other stuff. We have a ghostwood sapling and got some gas tiers coming through, 3 of them. Not bad. Get a sip of Coke while I'm... Nether quartz 152. Well, hello. 862 on that. So it's not oh nice. It's backlogged. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That way I can come get soul sand when I need it. Alright, one other thing I want to fix. I want to fix my throwing knives, which I say we make some manulin with. So that'll go into there. I need to fix this too, even though this is not very much leveled up. Knife blade. So it looks like I do not have a pickaxe head. Alright, I'll throw all that there. No, I'll just wait a second. I don't need it. Shit. Might be time to put elevators in there. Alright, manulin. Okay. We can go there. Alright, let's fix these up. Like those need to be popped. I'll do that in a second. Alright. You're there, so now that will take us from a mining speed of 28 to 33. It's going to be unbreakable of a mining level of manual. Don't really need the moss on there since it's basically unbreakable, but this will be our fortune pick. And then here, I'm going to switch this out. So now it does 3 hearts as is, and that will do 8.5. It was already pretty much one-shotting things already, so nice. And then I can fix that up here in a second because I need there we go. I wonder if I should just make like a matic instead. That make more sense? Well, that means I gotta make more copper brass stuff. That's okay. We can do that. Alright, let's go put some of this stuff up. Alright, let me fix this up. You guys don't want to watch this, so I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I've been milling around a little bit. Built Cobalt Matic, like I said I was going to, instead of just upgrading that flint axe. Once ran to the nether to... I don't remember why I went to the nether. I went to the nether for some reason. But for the life of me, I cannot remember why. Started working on getting this ready to go. Ooh, that's not the right recipe? Oh no, I gotta have bone meal on the sides. Okay. I know I have bone meal. There's a ton of it. So I grabbed some nether ores just because they were in my way, kind of thing. There's no real reason. Alright, so then we have a first capacitor seed. So I was actually thinking about working on this for the rest of the episode, but here is my worry. Alright, dark iron bars, we can deal with that. I have to find a hole to the roof of the nether. That's why I went. I was looking for the hole in the roof. They don't... Like, we can get an artificial light, we can do that. We can do like a powered lamp or something. Here's what my concern is. 100,000 RF per growth tick. That's where my concern is. I just don't know if I have the sustainable power to make this. I don't know. One thought I had was to get like a survivalist generator, and I know a bucket of LPG will last a long time in a survivalist generator. So I don't know. That's what I just kind of was working through. I'm still gonna find the hole in the roof. So I think I'm gonna hold here with this project because I want to get this agricraft machine ready to go before I start working into agricraft and start going down that whole agricraft tab, because I think this machine will just make it so much simpler to 10-10-10 things, put them through the 10-10 machine, and then put them out to make crops, do a thing, do whatever we're doing with it. So I'm going to work on this here off camera. I think I'm going to call it good for today. Still about 45 minutes into something like that. A little longer video than I'm used to, but home today, kiddos at camp, so I actually got a quiet house that I can work in. So I was just gonna kind of play, but I'm gonna hold it there and see what I can work on. One other thing that I did think I found is I really like this color of blaze quartz, and I think this was what that building might turn into. We'll see. Alright, you guys have a good day. Let me know if you feedback and kind of how you are seeing the series go. I'm having fun, which is an important part of continuing to do a series like this because it can get a little grindy. So, and I'm having fun. So that's the most important thing. You guys have a great day. I'll see you soon.